Some rescue stories leave us speechless. The journey of Button, a little dog who faced the worst of human cruelty but also experienced the best of compassion and love, is one such story. It is proof that miracles happen when we come together to fight for life. The cry for help, a desperate plea. We received an urgent call. Witnesses reported a scene that broke our hearts. Children had brutally beaten a defenseless little dog with sticks, and in an act of extreme cruelty, the caretaker of the place discarded her like trash. He put little Button in a box and threw her in a dumpster. The next morning, when someone finally found her, the caretaker's reaction was completely cold. What? She's not dead yet. He even had the nerve to blame the children for her injuries, trying to absolve himself of any responsibility. It was a miracle that Button was alive. In the intense cold, with snow covering her fragile little box, she survived a night that should have been her end. A fight for life. Upon arriving at the vet, the gravity of the situation was evident. Severe head trauma, with bleeding in the head, which needed to be immediately controlled. Fracture of the humerus, leaving one of her legs completely useless. Dislocated atlas, first vertebra, which made it impossible for her to sit, stand, or walk. Button was motionless. Her small breath was a thread of life that gave us hope. Despite everything, there was a sparkle in her eyes that said, "I want to fight." The first days, miracles began to happen. In the first few days, everything was a challenge. Button could not eat on her own, nor could she move. She was completely dependent on intensive care. On day 3, she gave us the first sign of hope. She tried to stand up and accepted some food. It was a thrilling moment. However, the CT scan revealed how serious her condition was. 5 distinct fractures ran through her tiny body, from her head to her stomach. It was a miracle that Button was alive. A blood transfusion was given, and we began planning her rehabilitation, including cellular treatments to help her walk again. 3 weeks later, slow but steady progress. By day 21, Button was a different little dog. Her progress was visible, albeit slow. We decided not to operate on her neck, opting instead for a conservative rehabilitation regimen. The couch cage regimen was a mix of controlled exercise, hydrotherapy sessions, and carefully prepared meals. She ate a rich diet of chicken, quail eggs, and cottage cheese to help her gain strength. Button showed her determination every day. Despite the pain, she began to eat enthusiastically and even took her first timid steps. A home full of love. Over time, Button not only recovered physically, but also emotionally. Her trust in humans, something that seemed impossible at first, was restored through a lot of love and patience. When she was completely recovered, I began looking for a permanent home for her. I interviewed her and considered several options, but something inside me told me that Button had already found her home. The decision was made. Button would stay with me. She had become part of my family, and I couldn't imagine my life without her. Today, Button, a miracle of love and resilience. Today, Button is a completely transformed little dog. She runs, plays, and displays an energy that seems inexhaustible. Her days are full of happiness, surrounded by love and care. Her bright eyes and ever-wagging tail are a daily reminder that even in the darkest circumstances, there is hope. Button has found not only a home, but also a mother who will never let her suffer again. A story that touched hearts. Button's journey is a testament to the power of love and compassion. It wasn't just her survival that moved us, but her incredible ability to forgive and trust again. I am deeply grateful to everyone who has been a part of this journey, from those who have helped financially to those who have silently cheered her on. Together, we have made the impossible a reality. Button is not just a miracle. She is a symbol of resilience and hope. Thank you for believing in her and in us.